Boxing Bros UK. Watch it.
Thanks, sir.
Hello, everybody. This is Boxing Bros UK here. I am a the boss, Chris. This is my co-host, Andrew the Boxing Brain.
Back again.
And the topic of this video is THEO Brooks. He's a light heavyweight prospect. He's British, but he moved to Spain when he was quite young. And he's boxing out of Spain at the minute, but he's a hell of a talent. He's a hell of a prospect. And we're going to show some of his footage, his fight footage, and we're pleading for someone to sign him. So if there's any promoters out there, any coaches, anybody who's got any connections, and you watch these videos of what this boy can do, and give us a shout, because we want to get him signed. His Instagram's going to be in the description. If you want to message him direct, or you want to get in contact with us, whichever way, it doesn't really matter. But this boy needs to get signed because he's a great talent. So Andrew, take it away. We're going to go.
Yeah, and just to add to that, like we'll definitely do our bit as well. Like we've got a few little contacts we're building up. So I'll put this out to Dave Coldwell, who I sometimes message on Insta. You know, proper boxing. You know, I think Chris is going to look at some of his contacts down at Ropes and Glory. You know, some trainers down there. Moses Atoma been there. Some decorated amateurs. You got Mason Payne down there, Charlie Hickford, all top Queensbury prospects that are turned over. So listen, THEO Brooks and his brother, when you're watching, we will do our bit. You look a real prospect, mate. So yeah, THEO Brooks, he's 20, taken on his dad's name, I believe. He's 25. We'll also put his Insta link in the description. I think Chris already said that. But yeah, if you want to contact him, any trainers, people who see this, I think Chris Eubank Jr.'s manager's a subscriber of ours, Chris. Anyway, we always forget that he's one of our subscribers. So if you're watching Big Man, and he is a big man, you're watching Big Man. I know you're all over boxing, son. So if you're watching, give him a little look. Look at his skills. We're going to go through his videos in a bit. And
don't forget about our finder's fee.
Yeah. We'll take 70%. No. Yeah, so he's been a brilliant amateur. He's 3-0, 2 KOs. He's fought, I think a couple of his fights were the guys were debuts. He started boxing at the age of 14, I think. His first amateur fight was at 16. Fights out of MTK Marbella, I think it is. From Slough originally. Moved to Spain. Great movement for his size. I think we'll see this in the clips that we've got later on. Great movement for a light heavyweight. Slick style. Lot of his amateur wins are by KO, which for an amateur, I mean, considering head guards, you know, the higher ounce gloves as well, you don't often see that. Back in the day, you saw a lot more knockouts at amateur, Chris, didn't you? So that's quite interesting. Yeah, interestingly, I don't know kind of where he's going to go in terms of nationality, but he's got a full. I think he's a resident out in Spain, isn't he? But he couldn't join the Spain national boxing squad because of he's only got a residency and not a full nationality. I guess there's permutations and loopholes and hoops you have to jump through to get that. I don't know the ins and outs of that.
It's a bit of a shame, really.
Yeah, video footage.
That's it. So now we're going to take a look at him. We're going to go with the La Liga Championship.
Nice. Here he is. Oh, look at that. Nice bit of movement.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Look, he's very, very elusive.
Yeah. You can see already there, can't you? Like a little bit of, you know, there's some IQ there.
Yeah.
Light on his feet, on his toes. Nice right hand there.
He's such a good counterpuncher. He's a wicked counterpuncher.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good left. Yeah. Good left there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like in the amateurs, like it's more tip tap boxing. You know.
Yeah.
Like there's no room for like creativity, shall we say? Like they like you to do proper boxing style and that's it, nothing else. Do you know what I mean? And if you don't knock them out and you do anything out the box, they kind of penalize you for it just because they like want it to be prim and proper. And for him to be KOing people in the amateurs, if you check his amateur record out, wow, he's got some power in them hands for sure.
That right hand looks fast, Chris, as well. I don't know if you sped up the footage there.
No.
I think that was the same footage from that I looked at from the email, and he's got that right hand looks quick. It's got some mustard on it as well, isn't it? So.
And it took a few, but he's quite elusive. He's very good at getting his head movement, getting his head off the line and that. And when he's throwing, he's really good. Let's get to the next one. So this is the Spanish Championship that he won. So he's won the Liga Championship, Spanish Championship, the WBC Spirit Amateur Tournament as well, and he won MTK Box Cup as well.
Nice.
So he's a decorated amateur. Oh, that is a fast right hand right there.
Yeah, nice little 1-2. Went to the body first there as well. Little jab to the body when he first came out. 1-2. Yeah.
And he punches through the target. He's trying to take your head off. He's more suited for a professional style anyway. Look at that. Nice, steady heart, steady feet.
Looks like he's got a decent frame on him as well, Chris. Like he could, he looks good for the weight.
Look at that.
God, he's got a bit of a piston of a right hand there, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's like a good
a bit of inside fighting there. Bit of inside game.
Oh,
uppercut.
He bounces out and then misses, then back in and goes for
nice.
Third phase. Like
little combo to the core there, to the stomach there, and then came up top. Nice. Yeah, he looks he's very, very pleasing on the eye. We're not, just saying it to gas him up here, but it looks good on the eye. And I like the way he's kind of looking, isn't he? You can see he's on the ball.
His feet as well, like he's jumping out of range, but not too far. Like, just take a half a step back and then go back in again for phase two. Like, he's very, very good at judging the distance. Like, he's not moving back in a whole straight line, just quick half a step back, then straight back in. Like, very, very talented, very, very good counter puncher. Right, first professional fight. You can't really, there we go. This is a bit closer.
Be careful of the music. Yeah.
Jab to the body. Oh,
yeah.
He's got a good jab.
Yeah. See, the jab's pushing him back as well. I mean, look, I know this is early in his career, of course, but at the end of the day, you've got to showcase what you've got.
Look at his technique, like rotating the hips, bending the knees, everything's like punch perfect. Like he's really talented. Yeah,
on point. Really on point.
So, and what I'll do is I'll upload all these videos on the channel if you want to check them out. So this is his third pro fight because some of the footage is a bit grainy, so I don't want to waste his time with it. This is his last fight, third pro fight.
Yep.
Fighting a game journeyman. Look at that, thinking.
Yeah, taking the center of the ring. Yeah. It's backing him up. I mean, obviously, the other guy's on his bike a little bit. He's obviously a bit worried about what he's got to offer. Yeah. Throws with some bad intentions, Chris, doesn't he?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Let's give that a overwatch again. He's just got a good ring generalship as well.
Yeah. I like how he sort of took the center of the ring and closed the ring off. I mean, obviously, the opponent, you never want to be on the ropes like that, of course. But at the end of the day,
he's got a good sense of judging distance as well. You see him taking the little half steps forward, little steps to the side, lining up the angles to let the shots go. He's a real good talent.
Yeah. He looks like he's got a bit of everything as well. I mean, obviously, as he goes through the levels, obviously want to, in the program, see some people stick it on him a little bit and test his defense, really test his movement, his defense and his guard and lateral movement and everything else, but his footwork looks decent. He's got some mustard and some speed on his right hand. The jab seems to be affecting people as well. You know, it doesn't look like it's just a rangefinder. He's throwing it with intent, not just a scoring punch. He's looking in the amateurs. He's knocking people out. So he's obviously got some pop on those shots. You can see that, and that right hand does look like a really whipping piston shot, doesn't it?
That's it. So this kid has got all the talent in the world, yeah, and he needs opportunities to get signed, to get fights. And what his problem is, because he's British, in Spain, boxing is not that big anyway, so they're looking after their own. He's getting a bit hard done by the Spanish over there, because they treat him as British, so they're not giving him the opportunities, not get a fair shake. That's probably why he had to knock everyone out in the amateurs, because that's the only way he could win, because he's British. They might get moody with him.
And the sport's really big over here now. Look at the opportunities we're getting. Like I said, down our local gym, we've got two fighters we interviewed recently, two young prospects, just to Mason Payne and Charlie Hickford, and someone down there. And I think what he's looking for is obviously an opportunity, someone to really sort of say, yeah, we really like the look of you, come down, you know, so he then can commit to coming over here and setting up shop here and going from there. But you know, he wants a concrete deal, doesn't he? So
yeah, that's it. So it needs, but even if someone could just give him a few good fights, a few good paydays as an opponent, anybody, if anyone's looking out there and you think, you know what, he should fight in this, he can fight in this tournament, or we're wanting to fight, because you look at the light heavyweight division, people coming up, there ain't no one there really. Do you know? So give him 5 fights, he can take on Ben Whittaker. Yeah. But you know, it's harder than Ben Whittaker, I'll tell you that.
Potentially. But yeah, we'll certainly do our bit to put him out there. Don't forget to check out his Instagram link. Chris won't forget to put it in there. And we'll do our bit. Share the video around to all your socials, get the word out.
This isn't for us. This is to help a fellow Brit who needs a break, and he's stuck in Spain and he wants to come back home and smash it and win a world title.
Give him a reason to come back here. Give him a reason to come back here.
Give him a chance. Someone out there, give him a chance, sign him. If you want more footage, you want more details, his Instagram's in the description. Don't forget to look out for the Boxing Bros as well.
Yeah, like and subscribe, all of that stuff.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
THEO Brooks. Remember the name.